Uncovering the truth behind the disappearance of Flight 19, a group of 5 TBM Avenger torpedo bombers that vanished in 1945, still unsolved today. On the 5th of December 1945, Flight 19, a group of 5 TBM Avenger torpedo bombers, took off from Fort Lauderdale, Florida. The flight consisted of 4 experienced naval aviators, led by Lieutenant Charles McGee, a veteran pilot with over 200 hours of flight time. The mission was a routine training exercise, with the planes scheduled to return within 2 hours, but they never did. Radar operators reported the planes flying in a circular pattern, heading into the Atlantic Ocean, before disappearing from radar. An extensive search and rescue operation was launched, covering over 250,000 square miles of ocean, but no wreckage or bodies were ever found. From being a dropout to becoming a billionaire entrepreneur, we're sharing 7 surprising facts about Elon Musk that will change your perspective on his remarkable journey. At 12, Elon Musk taught himself computer programming from a manual. Musk dropped out of Stanford University after just 2 days to pursue his entrepreneurial dreams. He co-founded his first company, Zip2, which was later sold for $307 million in cash and stock. Musk became a U.S. citizen in 2002, after immigrating from South Africa in 1992. He has been involved in over 20 companies, including SpaceX, Tesla, and Neuralink. Musk has stated he works over 100 hours per week, often surviving on just 5 hours of sleep. Discover the shocking story of the 1,981 crown jewel heist, where 2 thieves stole a 19-carat sapphire and got away with $20 million, but left behind a fake rock. In 1981, 2 thieves stole the Irish crown jewels from Dublin Castle in Ireland. The stolen jewels included a 19-carat sapphire, valued at over $20 million. The thieves replaced the stolen sapphire with a fake rock, leaving it on display. The heist was carried out by Paul Wickham and an accomplice, who remain anonymous. The stolen jewels were never recovered, and the case remains one of Ireland's most infamous crimes. The 1,981 crown jewel heist remains one of the most brazen and mysterious in history. Following the daily struggles of Chloe, a college student with prosopagnosia, as she navigates recognizing classmates, friends, and family members, prosopagnosia, or face blindness, affects 2 to 3% of the global population, making it a common condition. Chloe's brain struggles to recognize faces due to a neurological disorder affecting her fusiform gyrus. She relies on hairstyles, clothing, and voice recognition to identify people, often leading to embarrassing mistakes. Even familiar faces, like family members, can be unrecognizable to Chloe without contextual clues. Face blindness can lead to social anxiety, as Chloe constantly worries about not recognizing friends and acquaintances. Despite the challenges, Chloe has developed coping mechanisms to navigate her daily life with face blindness. Learn about Diego Garcia, a small island in the Indian Ocean that's home to a secretive UK-US military base, and discover its strategic importance and controversial history. Diego Garcia is a small atoll in the Indian Ocean, part of the British Indian Ocean Territory. The island is home to a joint UK-US military base, established in the 1972. The base is strategically located, allowing it to project power across the Middle East and Asia. The island's original inhabitants, the Chagosians, were forcibly removed in the 1962 and 1970. The UK and US used Diego Garcia for military operations, including drone strikes and naval deployments. The base's existence has been shrouded in controversy, with human rights concerns and secrecy surrounding its activities. Get an inside look at the conservation efforts to save the Sumatran rhino, one of the most endangered species in the world, with fewer than 80 individuals remaining in the wild. The Sumatran rhino is one of the most endangered species in the world, with fewer than 80 individuals remaining in the wild. Sumatran rhinos are found only in Indonesia, specifically in the mountainous forests of Sumatra. These rhinos are the smallest of all rhino species, with adults reaching only about 3 to 4 feet in height. Sumatran rhinos are herbivores, feeding on over 100 different species of plants, including leaves, fruits, and twigs. Conservation efforts include captive breeding programs, habitat protection, and relocation of individuals to safer areas. Explore the world of bioluminescent grasshoppers, like the desert locust, which uses its glow to warn predators of its toxicity and defend itself. Bioluminescent grasshoppers exist in over 75 species worldwide, with the desert locust being one of the most well-known. These grasshoppers have a specialized light-producing organ in their abdomen, which generates a blue-green glow. The glow serves as a warning signal to predators, indicating the grasshopper's toxicity and distastefulness. Desert locusts can emit a bright flash to startle predators, giving them time to escape or defend themselves. Some bioluminescent grasshoppers can control the intensity and duration of their glow to communicate with other grasshoppers. In 2019, a train carrying over 100 houses derailed in Illinois, causing a massive mess. Over 100 new homes were being transported on a train in Illinois on the 21st of June 2019. The train derailed in the town of Elgin, causing a massive mess and chaotic scene. The houses, valued at millions, were being relocated to a new development site in nearby Rockford. Around 20 houses were damaged or destroyed in the derailment, with many more affected. Recovery efforts took weeks, with crews working to right the derailed cars and recover the houses. Most of the recovered houses were eventually relocated to their new site, with construction resuming months later. Learn about the Ticuna people, one of the largest indigenous groups in the Amazon rainforest, who have lived there for over 2,000 years and have a rich cultural heritage. The Ticuna people are one of the largest indigenous groups in the Amazon rainforest, with over 40,000 members. They have lived in the Amazon for over 2,000 years, with a rich cultural heritage and traditional way of life. The Ticuna are skilled hunters and gatherers, using over 400 plant species for food, medicine, and other purposes. Their traditional territory spans across Brazil, Colombia, and Peru, covering over 40 million acres of rainforest. The Ticuna have a unique linguistic heritage, with their own language and over 90 dialects spoken across their territory. Explore the fascinating story behind Vincent van Gogh's missing painting, The Bedroom, which was stolen in 1898 and never found. Vincent van Gogh painted 3 versions of The Bedroom between 1888 and 1889. The stolen version, created in September 1889, was the 3rd and final iteration. The painting was stolen from the Société des Artistes Indépendants in Paris on le 15 août 1898. The thief left behind a broken glass door and a torn fragment of the painting's canvas. Despite an investigation, no arrests were made, and the painting was never recovered or found. The missing bedroom is considered one of the most famous art thefts in history, fueling ongoing speculation and intrigue.